فلولا نفر من كل فرقة منهم طائفة ليتفقهوا في الدين.
The question, how do we know that a person is a real wakil, representative of the marja'? And is it sufficient that we pay our religion to the wakil without following the spending or asking for receipt from the marja'? So, first of all, the wakil should have a letter of wakala, because the marja' is writing that Mr. So-and-so is my wakil, and he's allowed bil umur al-hisbiyya or in that, and he's allowed to spend half of what he collect, or 1/3, or etc., or not at all, only to send whatever he collect money to send it to the hawza. Depend on degree of the wakil. Different wakils have different authorities. If the wakil has a lot of activities, so the marja' trust him and give him more. Some of the wakala have full ijazah. So whatever you collect of Khums, you spend it yourself, because they trust him and they know he has a lot of activities and he's capable of using that money for the benefit of the Shia world. So they said you are wakil, what you call mutlaq, total wakil. Or is mentioned on the what you call the wakala, the paper written by the marja', signed by the marja'. Or maybe say that you are wakil, but 50% of Sami Imam you can use, the rest you have to send it to the marja' for the support of the hawza, or maybe 1/3 you can use, and so on. Details are mentioned. Well, sometimes the wakil has what we call ijazah shafahiyya, an oral wakala, not written. So here, by contacting the marja', nowadays it's easy, you send email, you say, is Mr. So-and-so your wakil in this area or not? Naturally, the office of the marja', he knows the wakil in any part of the world, they have the list. So they can reply easily that yes, Mr. So-and-so is wakil or not wakil. Or sometimes you can ask in a different way. So who is your wakil in this country? So they can tell you right away that our wakil in this country is so-and-so, this is his telephone, this is his email, this is his address. So that nowadays communication is much easier than before. So that is about knowing the wakil. About the second part, Ayatollah Sistani and before him, late Ayatollah Khoi, they were insisting that you have to get receipt from the office of the marja' for whatever money you pay to the wakil. So if you give to a representative of the marja' in any part of the world you ask him that please give me the, well, for him to send a letter and to come back, it may take 1 month, 2 month time. It doesn't matter, but ultimately he'll bring you the receipt. Nowadays, sometimes the answer will come quick by email or by fax, so you can get the receipt quickly by fax or by email. But in whatever way you get, no. Otherwise, they said, if it is misused by the representative, then you are responsible, will not be accepted from you. So that is why they say you ask for the receipt, or if you are sure 100% that he is going to deal with that money accordingly. But if you want not to be responsible, you ask for the receipt. That is one way. Secondly, well, even if you ask for receipt, the question was there to Office of Ayatollah Sistani, that we know your wakil is a corrupt here. Probably you don't know. And we know he's misusing whatever 50% or giving. He's not spending in a good way. So are we allowed to give, and even if you bring receipt something? He said no. If you know him, he is not good, then don't give him the money. Whether he bring receipt or not, you don't give him the money. Because after all, Khums, paying Khums is a ibadah, type of worshipping Allah, ibadah. So you give it qurbatan ilallahi ta'ala, and this is my duty, I give it to the marja' for betterment of the Shia world. And now ibadah, if you know it is not going in the right way, your ibadah is batil. So he said, if you know. Now if you don't know, and the marja' accepted it, and later on discovered that misuse is there, you are not responsible because you didn't know and already accepted by the marja, you know. But the marja himself said, if you know about him, you should not give him the money. Give money to another wakil. There are so many wakil in any country. So give to second, third, or send it directly to the marja if you have no wakil in that area. So you see, it is a responsibility of the individual. That is why I say the beauty of the system of Marji'iyah, it is self-control, you know. The mu'mineen will control the wakil will control the mu'mineen, the marja control the wakil and mu'mineen, and all are aware of each other, and it depends on the situations. At times of late Ayatollah Khoi, for example, it was impossible to get receipt from Ayatollah Khoi. Because some of the wukala were anti-Iraqi government, anti-Saddam, and they cannot write a letter to the marja to put that I received this much money from XYZ. Even name of the person was risky to write. And some of them say, I cannot give you a receipt. Okay, you trust, give, you don't trust, you do. I mean, you cannot reach the marja. But you trust the wakil, you know the alim is a good alim, a respected alim. So you give him even without receipt, but you are sure that he will deliver whatever 50% in any possible way. So what I mean, situation may differ from time to time. And naturally, Shias are aware of all the current political situations. So they know the problems and the difficulties facing. Many people they say, don't write my name. Say, Ahad al-Mu'mineen, one of the Mu'mineen. Because my name to come and then so many dictators or government there, naturally they will know, and ultimately I will be in trouble. So don't put my name. So they say, one of the believers, they gave this much money, and the reply will come, receipt that one of the mu'mineen gave this much money, Sam Imam. So there is no name, and because, you know, the current political situations, unfortunately, in the Middle East is not good, you know. But when the situation is right, naturally, you get receipt by fax, by email, easily, as it is nowadays, not like, let us say, 15, 20 years before.